WOOLCOTT Street.
WOOLCOTT Street. We've got them. And today we're going to talk about men's fashion since COVID. It's changed.
We've lost Mark. It's changed. Stay tuned.
What happened there? Try again. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got one of the leaders in men's fashion here today from the CBD of Sydney. We've got Jake from WOOLCOTT, the man who dresses all the best agents in the country.
How are we, lads? Thanks for having me on.
That's a big intro.
It was, Mark. You bigged me up, mate. Thank you. I appreciate it. Good to see you guys.
Thanks for coming on.
Now, guys, this is a live show. We've got Jake here, so if you want to ask anything about today, what's happening in men's fashion, in corporate world, throw your questions at us. Billy, you're a bit excited about this today.
I'm actually really happy to say Jake's my personal tailor. There you go.
We've been working together for a while, yeah. We have, Billy. And it's been a pleasure, mate.
He's responsible for the good suits.
What a legend.
I thought you were going to say the sales, mate.
Yeah, and the sales. I did text him the other day. I said, the sales roll better. They feel more comfortable in a good suit.
Legend. Now, Jake, tell me, how long have you been doing this for?
WOOLCOTT Street has been in business for coming up 8 years. We've been doing this, but myself and my business partner Michael, we've been doing this longer than that. We met through working in the industry, so you know, we've got a passion for I guess making this whole process easier for professionals when it comes to dressing better, feeling their best, and being at the top of their game, having the best wardrobe that best represents them. So that's why we started WOOLCOTT Street, and 8 years later, yeah, we're happy to say, we're proud to say that we work with you know, some of the best performing business people in the country.
What's the secret to dress?
It's knowing what you do, and I guess knowing yourself, what you're comfortable in, what you do, what your clients you know, respond best to. And I guess, like, since COVID, I think that's changed a lot. You know, people aren't just having like you know, 10, 7, 5 suits in the wardrobe and just rotating through suits. They're thinking a little bit more proactively about their wardrobe. You know, who they're actually getting in front of. You know, what type of person is this guy? Is a suit appropriate? Is a sports jacket or a chino appropriate? You know, how do I have to dress myself in order to best represent my business and what I'm trying to achieve and who I'm getting in front of? So yeah, I guess that's probably the main point there, with, I guess, how things have changed. But yeah.
I've got a question for you.
Go for it, mate.
Have you seen things get more casual in the wardrobe?
Straight after COVID, like, people were like, "Oh, mate, look, I'm all right. I wear tracksuit pants now. You know, I only need one suit. That's it. That's all I need. And you know, I'm barely wearing that as it is." It's actually changed so much. I think, like, as people sort of started coming back to the city, started coming back into the office, you know, there was a bigger shift for, you know, obviously just like, hey, I'm back at work now, and I literally don't have any clothing, and I don't really know, like, what I should be wearing. Like, some people are wearing jeans, some people are wearing suits. Where am I? Like, what do I wear here? You know? So, I think it was actually a bit confusing for a lot of people. They didn't know what to wear, and you know, it was a little bit of like a halfway house for clothing and how you should dress. And I think what that's actually triggered is that people have actually now started to enjoy dressing appropriately and dressing up and wearing a suit or wearing nicer clothing, whether that's a sports jacket or really nice chinos, things like that. People have actually, I thought about it in a much bigger way. So instead of just saying, oh, I need a suit, I just need a navy suit. It's more like, okay, cool. What do I need in my wardrobe? What have I got in my wardrobe, and what's going to serve me best? And they're building out their wardrobes rather than just buying, suits or, just one-off pieces.
Yeah, 100%. Lisa got a comment.
Lisa says, it's Australian Fashion Week this week. Real estate agents should be modelling. Are we wearing socks or no socks? Oh, yeah. Socks or no socks?
We're wearing socks, mate.
It's back. It's back. Socks are back. Now, do you dress for your customers? Do you dress for yourself when you're buying something and you're thinking? Is there a formula or a saying that you guys have with your clients? Are you doing this for you? Are you getting your fashion right for you? Are you getting your fashion right for your target market out there? Like, it's confusing.
It's a bit of both, mate. Like, you've got to feel comfortable in what you're wearing, so you've still got to dress for yourself. I think that's a big part of confidence and how someone carries themselves. What they do on a daily basis. You need to feel like you're best representing who you are and what you do. So I feel like number one, that's super important. If you feel better in a suit, then wear a suit. If you feel better wearing sports jacket and chino, wear that. It really comes down to that first. Secondly, like, how do I get wearing things that I feel comfortable in, that I feel really great in, that are going to help accelerate me and help me perform and feel really good? And how do I also best represent, the type of person who I'm getting in front of? Because, for you guys, agents, it depends on who your clients are, your demographic, what sort of stuff you're selling, what sort of market you're in. That can really impact on how you actually dress. But I think it's two parts. It's also you feeling comfortable in that garment as well. I'm a big believer in that. It can really help drive your attitude into the day and how you approach every moment, for sure.
I love this. Get dressed for success. Luke, you should have just told everyone that was your own catchphrase.
His mantra. The mantra.
So good.
So where is it going, Jake? So if you're seeing, the momentum of what people are doing, where's fashion going for corporates? Particularly, do you do just men's?
We do women's as well. We definitely do women's. At the moment, we're mainly, like, most of our clients are male. But it is something that we're building out, and it is something that we're seeing a lot of women actually really appreciate. Why? Because there's more options, like colors, all this sort of stuff. I get, like, women always say that, they find it difficult to. It's not like find the option. It's just that, like, they might rock up to the office and, like, someone's wearing the same outfit as them, sort of thing. So it's like how they can actually create their own unique style, and no one, and it's their thing. They're not going to be, no one's not going to be able to go and just, find that garment off the rack or something and copy them or whatever. It's their own unique style. So I feel like that's something for women. For the males, yeah, mate. I'm just loving the fact that they're thinking a little bit more consciously about what they're wearing these days. Why? Because they might, like, some people might be in the office only 4 days a week or 5 days a week, 4 days a week or 3 days a week. Some people might be in the office all the time, but I think it's just sparked a bit of creativity with thinking a bit more critically about what you're wearing, which is awesome. The classics are always around. People love, like, I guess, like, seeing things on TV shows like Peaky Blinders and Suits and all that sort of stuff, and wanting to sort of go a bit boss mode. But yeah, look, bring it back down to the basics. I feel like the classics are back. Pinstripes, nice classic solids. Keeping it really classic and classy. I feel like there's a big move for that.
So
they're your best
before
sellers.
Classic and classy, I like that. So before you go, Jake, I just want another couple of quick questions. Sorry, I've got so many questions for you today. Success leaves secrets. What's that saying? Success leaves breadcrumbs or whatever. The people that you deal with some real superpowers in the corporate world, and you're dressing these guys. What do the successful people hunt when it comes to dressing themselves in corporate? Or are they just a big mixed bag?
Yeah, it really depends on the industry. It really does depend on the industry. I feel like what they hunt is their own style, if that makes sense. So their own way of dressing, and they carry that out through their wardrobe. But I think the biggest thing is they're always best representing themselves in that way. So it's not like, oh, you know what, today I might just, I feel like just wearing jeans today. I know I'm seeing my clients that I normally see, but I might just wear jeans. I feel a bit tired. I feel a bit lazy. They're putting on their best to best represent themselves every single day, and they're building out wardrobes that allow them to do that. Rather than just those, like having like maybe one or two that they're just smashing throughout the week. They're really investing in their image, whatever that may be, and whatever that looks like for them, because it is different for everyone. And I think that's what's amazing about custom clothing, is that you can actually do that. You're not stuck with one style or one type of clothing. You can really build a wardrobe that works for you. So I think that's what I see, that they're always representing themselves in the best possible way. It doesn't matter what day it is they're turning up.
Invest in your image.
I love that. So in summary, what I'm hearing from Jake and guys, if you've just tuned in, the guys that are leading in the corporate fashion world, in particularly in men's and the CBD, is since COVID, people are taking more of an interest in dressing up. What I'm hearing is the most successful people, when they get dressed, is they're being the best they can be. So they're allowing themselves to shine and their personality to come out with what they wear. They're not shy about it, but they invest.
Yeah, that's it. Absolutely.
Oh, Billy, parting words?
Dress for comfort, but keep your customers top of mind. Can I just say, when you're in a tailored suit, you're basically in your pajamas. 13-hour day in the office, no problem at all. I can tell you, fun fact, I actually fell asleep in my suit once, woke up in my jacket, went off to work the next day.
Ready for work. How good's that? So do you recommend that, Billy?
Yeah, but only in a WOOLCOTT suit.
That's ultimate efficiency, is it?
Ultimate. That's what we got to
do.
Love, mate. Love it.
Jake, thank you so much. We're going to get you on. We're going to get you on again today. You're very popular, so thank you very much. And it's a really good message out there for people in the marketplace. What's happening, and it's hard to get to talk to find people like yourself in the marketplace. There's not a lot of fantastic tailors around, and you guys are leading the game. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Billy. Really appreciate you having me on, and look forward to chatting and seeing you both soon.
All right.
Thanks,
bud.
See you.
Thanks,